Um, in Christianity has a very good message. It's the main gig for us to get in touch with our Creator. And if it was made with the intention, if it was presented with the intention of actually connecting man to God without a go-between, then it would be a very good religion. But there's some very basic broken belief systems in the roots of Christianity, which I am calling into question. Because when you start from Christians will start from the idea that their belief structure is the right one, and if they are willing to engage in debate with you about it, then they're going to come at you from that point of view, even if you don't agree with it. And they're not going to agree to suspend their belief long enough to receive anything from you. It's a closed book. It cannot be written in. So, honestly, the question is not, what do we do to change that? Because there's nothing you can do to change that. That is a freedom of choice. That is one of the few freedom of choices we are given, is to conform to Christianity or not to. There's not really much of a way to, there's not much of an organized religion in our country that allows you to worship freely without judgment or self-blame. So it's not just about the throwing of blame and shame that happens. As a nation, we're kind of becoming aware of this, while in some areas we're aware of it in our opponents, but not aware of it in the people we listen to. We tend to think that because they're speaking the way I think, that that they can trust what they have to say. And sometimes that's true, and sometimes it's not. We often do things without thinking about them, why we do them. And it's real easy to say, well, why am I doing this? Oh, this is why I'm doing it. Okay, and then move on. But if you don't pause for a second and say, oh, wait, why am I really doing this? Then you're never going to find out. And you'll just be pulled like a puppet, in any direction. You'll be blown around like a tumbleweed for the rest of your life. So I would encourage you to put a pause before your belief, put a comma before your belief, and give yourself a chance to learn again, go back to the beginning. What do you really believe? I mean, are we able to escape our own sins by projecting them onto somebody else? Christians will tell you, not by works, lest any man should boast. And that's their get out of doing good free card. The only, all the service is to propagating Christianity, to spreading the message to the world that you are bad and broken. And, we all go through a test, sure. That's the nature of living. Nothing is achieved without struggle, without training, without intent, without a vision. You can't achieve anything. And a lot of people don't really want to expand their awareness in that direction, to climb the ladder of success. There are other areas of humanity to explore. Money is not the end-all and be-all of existence. It's just not. No matter what the Christians tell you. And that's what it is. It's the Christians in office that are telling you all these lies that you're believing. They're coming from a disconnected set of human values. So humans don't have any value to the Christian. It's a very selfish, personal way to disconnect from all of society and plug in to this little machine that they've figured out that nobody can really change. I mean, sure, you can speak your mind, but they've already got the machine built, and they've got all the lines, I've heard the same exact sermon in two different churches, in two different languages. And I frequently heard the same sermon over and over in different churches. I've been to a lot of different churches in my life as well. And, I guess my problem is that I'm a true believer. I'm a skeptic, and I question everything. So I never quit being serious about my own spiritual growth. When I went to church, I found that very few people there were serious about their own personal growth. They were there to pat themselves on the back, be part of the country club, and try to improve their life however the pastor told them to, because that's all there is. Now, Christians follow a leader, but humans follow a leader. The difference is the chains that blind you in Christianity have disrupted our real world, and that disconnected set of values have been warped and twisted into our justice system today.